Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is clayrammage and I have another haul video for you. So if this is the first time to my channel, welcome, and please hit the like and subscribe buttons, and you can hit the bell for notifications on any new videos I have coming out. But yesterday I went to a thrift store near my house that opened up here in Minnesota, and then today I went to an estate sale. So this is a culmination of the two trips out of the house to find some fun stuff. So I'll start with the thrift store. One of the first things I found was this lovely print. I have it upside down. And this is by a local Minnesota artist, by Carol Gray is her name. And there's a whole story about her on the back. It is what's called a Gickley, I believe that's how it's pronounced. So it's a modern printing, but it's done by a inkjet printer, so it actually sprays the ink onto the paper, so you don't see the dot matrix like you do in the what's called the offset printing, lithography type stuff. So it looks like it's a pencil drawing. It's really cool. So I got that, and green tags were half price, so I got this for $2.50. But I just really liked it. It's like a parent's hand holding on, their child holding onto the parent's hand. Just an adorable piece. So that was one of them. And another one, this one I already started using, but that's okay. It was this fabric. I'm redoing this lampshade. Isn't that a cool fabric? Anyway, I needed a lining fabric for it, and they had just enough in this white muslin for the lining fabric. So I started working on that, and I thought, oops, I didn't do my haul video yet. But anyway, and I know some of you ask about me showing how to redo a lampshade like this with the fabric, and I'm sorry I didn't record this one, but I will do another one where I'll show you how to do this stuff. I just got too eager, and I wanted to get this lamp listed and sold, because there's a mid-century modern porcelain vase, green drip glaze, that shade is going to go with, and when that's done I'll have a picture and show you all of that. So I got those two items, and then because I'm always needing supplies, I bought some tape, always using Scotch tape. They had these for 49 cents a box, so I bought two of those. And then this was really fun. It's a vintage needle for rug hooking, and it's called an automatic rug. Yeah, it's upside right. It's an automatic rug hooker. And so what you do is you punch it through the fabric, and then it rotates, so it kind of works like this, and you just lift it and move it over as it goes. And you can tell from that picture on there that this is probably from the 20s. And I love the graphics on the box, even though the box is a little trashed. But yeah, and so I paid $3.99 for that, or $4 full price, partly because part of me wants to try that. I just recently completed a latch hook rug. Here, I'll show you that, because I've been meaning to show you guys this. Anyway, so I found this kit at the bins, and so then over the last month I've been latch hooking this little thing. Now I still have to do the binding on it, but as we were watching movies or TV or whatever, I'd sit there and latch away. So that was pretty fun. So anyway, so that got me going with these. Got me thinking about those. So anyway, that's that. And then from the estate sale, one of the first things I found was this little cup full of prisms. And not only prisms, but there were a couple finials for lamps in there. So I paid $3 for all of that. And then my wife, a number of years ago, came across this author. His name is Brian Selznick, and he did these Wonderstruck and the Invention of Hugo Cabret, or Cabret, however you want to say it. These two books, these both are autographed by the author, who is a local Minnesota author. And so I bought these for her. I brought them home and she was thrilled. Because the one she read was from the library, so she didn't get a copy, and she didn't want to pay $30 when they're brand new for a book. And I don't blame her, so I paid $2 each for these, and made my wife very happy. That's always a good thing. And then the other thing I found was this Andrew Wyeth book. Andrew Wyeth is a watercolor artist, quite famous, has some beautiful works. Bought this more as a reference. Again, I paid $2 for it. It's not, and the cover is in terrible shape. The book is in great shape, but the cover is not very good. So, and it's not, it's worth about $10. So I bought it more as a reference than anything. But my most exciting find was I found this little set of figurines. It's Joseph and Mary in their flight to Egypt. And these are gables. Some people call it Gobel, but it's German, so you pronounce the second letter vowel, not the first vowel. And they're dated, this one is dated 1961, which happens to be my birth year, and this one's dated 1959. Beautiful condition, no issues whatsoever. I brought them home, my wife fell in love with them, and so I think we'll end up keeping these. So I got very few things out of both of these hauls that we are actually going to end up selling. I will sell the prisms. I don't know about this rug hook thing either, what I'm going to do with that. But, so I spent $13 at the estate sale. I spent $8 at the thrift store. So for $21, this is all this stuff that I found, and apparently most of it's going to stay at our house. What do you think about that? All right, now one more thing. I'm going to show you this is the lamp that I'm working on that shade for. So it's a beautiful lamp. It's got one little ding right there. And I found this at the bins. Actually, it was one of the trips that Kate and Nicole Northgarden were there also. So yeah, so there's that. And then this shade, that's going to look awesome on there. So I found the fabric on eBay, the outside fabric. And so anyway, so I'm anxious to get that project done and listed because I need to start getting lamps out of my house. I have way too many of them and not enough room to store them. But anyway, hope you guys are doing well. It's a beautiful day here in Minnesota, nice and sunny, bright. And anyway, that's what we found today. Take care.